When you are true to yourself, you free yourself. And when you free yourself, you free those around you too. This is Liberated. I'm your host, Laura Christine. You know what we need more than anything in this world? We need examples. We need role models. We need to see that what we desire is possible. I want to be free. I want to be free to be who I am completely. I want to be able to go where I am told by my soul, not by society. I've done this. And when I was getting divorced my second time, I noticed a pattern. Other women were staying in relationships that were just not fitting for them. And they weren't trusting their inner knowing because we're taught not to. We're socialized to look outside ourselves for all of our answers and to see how we need to act and behave so we can be taken care of, but that's not true. The truth is, you can trust yourself and you're the only one you can trust. I'm sharing my experience of setting myself free. I am sharing my journal and I'm sharing the wisdom that's come through these lessons. Now, I do follow my soul. It's really different and sometimes scary, but I know when I know, and I go where I go. I'm free. I know you can be too. This is your invitation to stick around and participate in this podcast and join my VIP club. Once again, I'm Elsie, and I would love for you to be free with me. Hey, how are you doing today? Hopefully well. Welcome. I hope this elevates your day in some way. And actually, today in my VIP club, the rune that I pulled was Othala, and you happen to get the message today. It means inheritance. That is the energy of that rune. There are a lot of different ways to read it. Today, what came through was think about your legacy and not just the things you're creating. Your legacy really is how people feel in your presence. Now, I know everyone in my VIP club, at least on some level, and I know that each and every one of them uplifts, elevates, inspires other people and makes them feel good. That is the legacy we all want to go for. It's not about the things that we make, it's the feelings that we influence. That said, I realized I'm making this podcast and I'm reading my journal and sharing these really deep inner thoughts. And it's going to stick around as long as the internet is around. So I hope that this elevates you in some way. I hope that it inspires you in some way. I hope that you feel good when you listen. This is my third time sharing my journal. I started this journal entry with some quotes from my favorite poet, Hafiz. I'm pretty sure I definitely did. I quoted him last time too. And then, of course, I played a song. I'm quoting Hafiz, my favorite poet, and then I'm quoting somebody else at the end. You'll see. Anything good in your past is a harbinger of what is to come in greater quantities. Whatever beauty you have known, you will know 1,000 times more. You have tied heaven's hands behind her back and veiled her face. Otherwise, her lips you would know any time you desired. We do that to ourselves, don't we? We tie heaven's hands behind her back and veil her face, thinking that she's nowhere to be found when actually all we need to do is take off the veil and untie her hands and experience our own freedom. So this is my journal entry after those quotes. I felt like posting that. I don't remember February 2nd, 2022 what I posted, but it was probably that. Today on the 3D level, let's say, I was really uncomfortable. I mean, really super cold. I told you, I went a little overboard on the coldness, but it was uncomfortable. And the internet isn't working well, which of course I need for my jobs. So it's really important to have it. Maybe it'll improve and maybe not, but inside I'm still super calm. Again, that's sort of that polarity. I was really uncomfortable, but inside I'm still super calm. This unsettling is giving me a chance to see what my needs are and to see what desires I am trying to make fulfill those needs. One thing I know for sure is that I want a warmer place to live. Let me rephrase. At this moment, I feel or think I lack a warmer place to live. Is this true? Not entirely. I can always go to my parents, and it's colder outside there. They're in Minnesota, by the way. I think I've mentioned that. And it was February. It's really cold in Minnesota in February. It's colder there, but it's warm inside, and they have good internet. So when I check in, I get a quote, stay put, end quote. I get a full-on stay put where you are. If I feel into other places on the map, it's the same as when I was going to Ashland and when I was going to Oahu. Minnesota is an option, but it doesn't feel like here does. Here feels like fairy light land. It feels spacious. Yet I feel constricted and cold. It is a chance and a challenge, and I'm hearing to sit tight. It will warm up soon, and it will open up soon. I'm smiling. This will always make me smile. And I can rest in the beauty and love of that. This is the quote that I'm also sharing from someone else. Everything is right the way it is right now. I'm going to do it again because I got that text plus another line. I was on Maui in November, and my friend who was away texted me randomly. I mean, nothing's random. It seemed random. It wasn't random, obviously. I've mentioned, I believe, my roommates before anyway, or housemates if you're not in America. I mentioned them in, I think, the first of my journal episodes because they're just the most amazing human beings that our connection was just so awesome. And my male roommate went to Seattle for a while, and he was there when I was in Maui. And I got this text. I guess I should tell you why he was there. He was there because his brother had been diagnosed with cancer for the second time. And he went to help out with food especially, but also encouragement and really any kind of support that one might need in that time, especially from a brother. So he was there. I was on Maui doing a lot of self-discovery and just really enjoying the energy of that island, which is insanely amazing. And my roommate, who actually, my God, I think, is it episode 30 or 31 that I think it's 30 that I actually interview him. So anyway, his name's Jared. I don't probably have to hide that. I got that random text from him one evening, and it was, everything is right the way it is right now. This is why I'm alive. And I started to chat with him, texting back and forth, and we just had this really amazing conversation. The energy was just of realization and of enlightenment, for lack of a better term to describe it. It made me feel so much love and so much truth and so much awareness that even though it took me to bedtime, I had no bedtime in me at all. I had a song in me. So I wrote one. I didn't even consider putting any of our conversation into the song because that's not really how that works. It's more the emotions that it evokes, and then that energy will flow through, and then whatever comes. I know that I connect to more than just me. I know that I connect to the collective. So this energy is universal. It's really not personal. And I could not for the life of me come up with the last two lines of the song. I had everything. I loved it. It was awesome. It felt just like our conversation and then some. But I didn't have the last two lines, and it just hit me like, oh, what did Jared write? And I went back and I looked at the very first text that he sent that night, and obviously you know what happened. It seems sometimes when I lose my way and I can't get back to a better day, I look at the sky and I start to cry, and I realize there's no use praying to a Holy Ghost when the devil inside is who you need the most. You wake in the morning and you start to cry, and you realize I'm gonna sleep when I die, and I'm gonna breathe while I'm alive. I'm gonna sing and dance and love, and it's alright. All of these dreams are meant to live, so I'm gonna take what I can get. I'm gonna give all my love and then some more. All my love and then some more. The rain don't shine, the sun won't snow, and I can't go back to where I know. So I keep taking my feet where they lead me. I hit the ground and I turned around. Now I can't shake off all the peace I found. I don't have much to say, but I can tell you that I'm gonna sleep when I die, and I'm gonna breathe while I'm alive. I'm gonna sing and dance and love, and it's alright. All of these dreams are meant to live, so I'm gonna take what I can get. I'm gonna give all my love and then some more. I'm gonna give all my love and then some more. Na 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 na. Well, I'm gonna let this heart beat loud, and I'm gonna speak, I'll be proud. I'll say it to the Mother and the Holy Ghost. Who the hell you think you're fooling? If life is a journey, then we're all fucked, and I can't say for sure, but you know it's love. Everything is right the way it is right now. This is why I'm alive. I'm gonna sleep when I die, and I'm gonna breathe while I'm alive. I'm gonna sing and dance and love, and it's alright. All of these dreams are meant to live, so I'm gonna take all I can get. I'm gonna give all my love and then some more. I'm gonna give all my love and then some more. Pretty sure that's all life is for. I'm gonna sing and dance and love, and it's alright. This is why we're alive. Thank you so much for being here. And by being here, I don't just mean listening to this podcast, but being here on earth with your light and your love and your grace. Thank you so much. You are doing good work. I know it. I know you are. What is the legacy that you're leaving? It's love. What else is there? If you'd like to join me in my Inner Circle VIP club, go to laurachristine.us and sign up. It's super easy. And all of a sudden, every day, you get a rune message like the one today. Little reminders about how amazing you are. And a lot of elevation as far as the freedom that you gain when you are true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, you're not only freeing yourself, you're freeing everyone around you too. Think about that for a second. When you are true to yourself, you free yourself. And when you free yourself, you free those around you too. I'll see you in Club LC. Until next time, in love and liberation, LC.